Well, I'm here. And if you read the description, I was inking this Captain America that Drew Moss and I are doing. This is his digital pencils that he sent me. This is my blue line printout. Looks like I need to bring it down a little bit. This is his blue line printout. Well, it's his red line that he sent me. And this is my blue line printout that I have been working on for, I would say a little over an hour and 15 minutes. And I got to the finish here and I wanted to take a break, as my description says. So I went to hit pause on the record button, and the record button wasn't on. Cheers, lemon LaCroix. And pour this into a glass. Sure you can hear that. Refreshing. And the kidney lady calls. Perfect. Nothing's changed. Let me mute my mic for a second. Well, hello. Hello, Noah. Thank you for the props. Dr. Kaz, cheers to you, sir. Kevin, good morning. And Superpower Review is another Kevin, Dr. Kaz. I refer to you as the caster, or Kaz, or Dr. Kaz. That'll be Kevin. And the favorite son is in the house. The favorite son is in the hizzy. It was the kidney lady. I swear, I've been sitting here all morning doing stuff. I've been working on this for about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. And I was recording, or so I thought. Went to take a quick break and use the restroom and get another drink, and went to pause, and the recording light was not on. So all this was missed. But I've got scales and some blacks to figured to fill in. So I figured I would stream it for what it's worth. Hey Ken, good afternoon, I guess now. Hey Lloyd. So what I figured I was going to do, Ron had the idea. I was going to somehow do a digital signature for Drew, but Ron was like, hey, as a original art collector, I would prefer Drew's actual signature. What I'm going to do with this one is finish it, mail it to Drew for signing. I'll sign it, and then we'll have original signatures on a piece of ours. I think what I would also do is include a printout of Drew's digital pencils to go with it also. Doomsday Comics, hello. David, welcome. Hey, David, I thought you hit me with that second part of that interview pretty quick. I thought you were going to stretch it out, like skip a day or something. Like part 2 would be Wednesday. It was already there. That's okay. So I'm I was kind of looking forward to doing a video where, no sound on it. I would go back and record the track because I like those. I like watching them. And I could speed up any places where it tends to not be as interesting. I would maybe do one that's sped up and then one that's full speed for all the real hardcore process junkies. All right, so yeah, you can check out 2 parts of an interview that David, who is Genome Presents in the room, he's posted 2 parts of. I don't know if it's going to go 4 or 5 little chunks, but that's up. And there's also an interview with me with Kevin, who is Superpower Review, that we posted, I think, towards right near the end of January. So anyway, let me get back to the work at hand because I am so close to finishing this. That I can't believe that I didn't hit record. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for dropping in this afternoon. Unplanned stream. A happy accident, I guess. Kind of happy. I was really looking forward to editing this, though, and trying to learn a little bit of Adobe Premiere. I've watched a few tutorials, and it looks like what I personally need to do is not going to be that hard to do in it. But we shall see. Next time. I guess maybe my lesson is always stream live. I can always download and cut and reassemble. Like, see, I would have had to cut out the kidney lady there. But I had to mute it anyway. Yeah, I know, David. It was definitely a mistake that I'm sure others have made. Not once did I think, though, that I would redo this, because I really like it. So I didn't think like, well, I'll just start it over, as I have been known to do on other things. So I figured, let's go live with the rest. No, Kevin, Superpower Kevin, I have found plenty of learn Adobe Premiere in 20-minute tutorials. And while the people that are doing them have some experience, I can see where certain things, editing, cropping, moving, looks fairly easy. This should also be playing on Twitter, which I think that's where Lloyd watches, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to take a look in a minute. I'm just trying to get this area finished up. Yep. Okay. I see Lloyd is there. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I do want to remind everybody that if you have not entered to win the sketch cover tomorrow at noon, that's your last chance to do so. So if you haven't seen the video and know what to do, first make sure you're subscribed to the channel, watch the video, It'll explain to you how to enter. And I'm going to pick a winner sometime, probably towards the end of the week. And we're getting close to 400 subscribers. So end of the week, I could be planning on doing another sketch cover or drawing fairly soon, like next week, for another giveaway. Yep, I'll wait till I get I'll be interested to see. I think I'm 29 or 21 subs away from, I can't remember now. It's one or the other. Away from 400. And I'll be interested to see, though, after this contest, like if somebody didn't win, if they drop. I don't know why they would, because there's going to be another one. No, eligible to win that. I'm going to have one at every 100 up into 1,000. So that's 7 chances. May as well stick around. Unless you just hate the channel. See, my poll that I put on Twitter, where it was process and narrative, that's what I was going to do on this. That was my thinking. Good thought, but I erred. Yep, I believe it, Kevin. I should have my music going, but actually I had Pandora on while I thought I was recording, and I had my mic on mute, so I had one part right, the mic on mute. That was correct. Wasn't going to be picking up any sound, so I didn't have to worry about an audio track. Also, I believe doing it that way saves space while recording. I outthunk myself. If you like it, how about a thumbs up? Might cheer me up a little bit. And again, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep this up or not. We'll see. I'll keep it up for a little while. Because I am going to scan this this Captain America in. Post it up and tag Drew. Let people know that I guess we're available for headshots and other such combos. This is a 9x12 piece of art. Yeah, I keep going a little too high with it on my board underneath. That's why I have that little area with the blue tape. I know when I stay in there, that's my range, but I kind of have to get down this low. So. But thank you, Lloyd. The good thing about blue lines is no erasing. Quiet in here. Let's see. Let me go over to Epidemic. And I'll just play what's on the first page. Thunderbird, go to album. Well, let's see. They got some folk music on the first. I'm going to give it a shot. That may be about it. I don't know. We'll just go with this. Breaking in a new brush today also. Always fun. Get the little straggle hairs out of a new brush usually. Had a couple I've had to pull out of this one, so haven't seen any more pop up or pop out. It's been a good brush so far. Have some 102 going on in this, 102 nib. Some of these lines here underneath Cap's mouth, a little bit on the nose, in here, in the ear. I believe that Drew and I are available for requests. I think the asking price for these 9x12s between the two of us are going to be $150 plus shipping. If you're interested. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna have to skip this song. Okay. Oh man. No, I don't like anything. Let's see. Music for broadcasting. Let's go there and see what all right, they got some fine dining. Under the radar, small emotions, twisted circus. Christmas music. No, I think that's a bit podcast hip hop. No. ASMR. Okay. I've heard something about this. Oh, that's just sound effects. All right. Let me go to the categories of albums. Get me a little reggae going. All right, where's the reggae? I'm not seeing it. Gonna have to search it. And I found some reggae and dub. So let's see what they got dub wise. All right. There we go. Yeah, man. How often do I replace a brush? Well, that just really, it's going to sound like a smart A answer, but it just, whenever it needs it, you can get a brush that'll last for a long time. Maybe back in the day, I had brushes I had for years. I heard Joe Sennett had a brush for like 10 years that he used. And I believe that because I'm sure back in when he was really inking a lot, the quality was even better than when I picked a brush up in the late 70s. But I have had some brushes to have lasted me a long time, and then I've had some that have lasted a page or two, and the hairs don't work with you. Just got to get rid of them. Hey, Lloyd, you don't want to hear dad rap again? I think Jared said I could play that, right? I could go to Spotify and find it and play it. I thought he gave me permission, but I don't want to do that because he might get me with a copyright strike. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be on the request. But hey, it was 4 years ago. I think it needs to be updated. No questions. Okay. Just checking. Just don't want to be too quiet. And hey, you were in Kingston, Lloyd. I was over in Freeport once for a short gambling trip. Like, I think 4 or 5 hours when I went to a Miami convention. So I really didn't get to see any of Jamaica except the casino that flew us over. Did you enjoy it? We went over, it's really kind of interesting. This casino in Freeport. Oh no, that was the Bahamas. What am I talking about? Yeah, I've never been to Jamaica. Freeport, Bahamas, you put up $500, you could cash out as soon as you get in the casino. You don't have to play one hand of anything. Don't have to spend a dime. And you take a little puddle jumper from Miami. And all you pay is the tax or whatever it was on the flight, which was very cheap. I would say under $10 or maybe $12 at the most, somewhere like that. You just go over on a quick gambling, like 4, 5, 6 hours. I don't know. Maybe it's a little longer. It's been a while. It was fun. 2 weeks. All right. Ken, I probably will. I have to coordinate with Ron or Zablo or David or somebody that can help me. I'm doing it numerical. That's why I wanted everyone to just leave one comment so that I can just see how many. And that's why I didn't answer. I'm just giving them a thumbs up. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone, but it'll tell me how many comments are there. So I put that many in the randomizer, just those numbers, and whatever number it picks up, I count to that comment, and there's the winner. David actually gave me that idea. That's what he did on one of his, because I don't want to try to type everybody's name in or even cut and paste. But I do have to have somebody help me with the count so that I'm not off. I would hate to say there's the winner and then counting it be wrong. So hey, Tats Comics. Ah, nice. Thank you, Tats. This cap was penciled by my buddy Drew Moss. We're gonna do some more. They are going to be $150 a piece plus shipping. Shipping in the U.S. is $20. Canadian is $25. International is $30. And I have the stuff to package them very securely. So don't worry, man. It's all Irie. Gimmicks in comics. Well, they're still doing it today, except now it's the sketch cover. So, for the variant, the chromium and that stuff, I wasn't a big fan of. I thought you couldn't see the art. I don't mind one variant, but it's kind of ridiculous on some of them. The sketch cover has probably been the best idea. I don't even know if I would call that a gimmick. I just think it's an interesting concept that they're doing, and it's caught on. I mean, it's something that people seem to really like. The other stuff is just nonsense. Like I said, variant 1 or 2, but 100. Yeah, I don't know. It is, Lloyd. Way too many. Listen to that beat. That sounds a little bit like Exodus. It is. No. Oh, man. I am gonna I'm gonna move that one down. I'm gonna skip over that one, even though this is through Epidemic Sound, who is licensed. That's a little close. So that was the fault of Epidemic Sound if I get a copyright strike on that. Right, Tats? I'm saying, man, that was like when it first started out, I'm like, and then they did that, and then they just kind of looped it around. So I definitely think that one, it could cause some problems. Yeah, right? I know. Yeah. I don't even think we're allowed to say the Beatles. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess on one hand, for me, I wish I would have paid more attention to what I was doing and had this video as something I could upload with a little edit and stuff going on, a little voiceover. But on the other hand, you all get to see the finish. So on the next one I do, I'll just have to make sure I'm more cautious. Or if not cautious, more aware of what I'm doing. I think it was because I tested the the recording. And then I went back and I just trashed that. Then I don't know why. I don't like stuff hanging around in my folders that I'm not going to use. So decided to get rid of it. And I guess I just never got back to now, guys. Thursday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. Gotta get that special lady some flowers. Don't care what they say. They do appreciate them. That's something I am going to take care of today after I'm done with this. Got a florist a couple blocks over I'm going to walk over to and get my order in now. Nice and early. Good man, Lloyd. That's still in the car wash. I need to get my car through the car wash, actually. Seems like we've had a lot of pollen or dust. Could be because they're doing construction out front all over downtown where I'm got my studio. And it's very dusty. So I think it's that more than the pollen because it's not yellow. I know when we have bad pollen counts, it's usually a lot of yellow on my vehicle. All right. Once this is completely dry, since it is a blue line, I got to check and make sure if I can put ink wash on it, because I might do a little bit of tone work, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Not sure that it needs it. I kind of like it the way it is, but I also like a little ink wash too. 12:14. Are they really, Ron? Are you messing with me? That's just cruel if they are. There's Yard. Hey, Yard. I kind of got, I don't know if you read the description. I was inking away on this, gonna do a edited video for my first one and have some fun, and forgot to hit the record button. So basically I just did the scales and filled in the blacks. Yeah, I like this. I don't know if I want to put some wash tones on it or not. I think I'm just going to leave it black and white. And did that end that album? Thanks, Tats. Hey, Tater. Thank you. Pencils on this, digital pencils. The red is by Drew Moss. I guess that was. All right, let's see what else we got. No. Tell you, Dick Blick keeps teasing me with these sales. But I got to spend my money on some bills, not art supplies. Guys, just so you know, this cap is available for $150. I'm going to actually send it back to Drew to sign it. We're going to be doing more of these where he does digital pencils and I do blue line inks. And I was talking with Ron, and I was just going to print it out with like a red Drew Moss because he likes to sign in red. And Ron said, you know, as an art collector, that would kill it for me because I want the actual signature. So Drew's going to be sending me down a couple of pads of Bristol pre-signed so that when I print the blue lines out, they'll already have his signature on it. Great idea. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Tats. I appreciate the support. We'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure. Well, I guess that's it. It is 12:18, and I've got some flowers to order. Like I said, Thursday is Valentine's Day, so take care of your lady. Some may say they don't want flowers or they're too expensive. Don't waste your money. But I found out the hard way. They really do want them. Aren't I right, Yard? Yard man. Always. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Lloyd says. All right, guys, girls, everybody that stopped in, I do appreciate it. Put a good scan of this up on the Twitterverse. And go on about my other business I have to do. So until next time, which I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. I do have some stuff I need to lay out so that I can ink. But I might just do it at home. But I might do it online. So keep an eye out. Get that notifications if you haven't already. And thanks for dropping by this afternoon or this mid-morning. And I will see you next time. Take care. Y'all have a good, safe day. And like I said, I'm sitting on the fence thinking, do I come back? Do I stay home? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, this is your buddy John Beatty. I will talk to y'all soon. All right. See ya later.